All right, my people, welcome back to Critics News, where we keep you updated with the latest info. Honestly, take the go now. It be like say the way when this country they go, Nigeria take the go now. These investors, when they say we they owe money, the only thing we remain now na to invade Nigeria. That's the only thing we they no good, we they never do now, which may likely come to pass in the nearest future. I guess you people know the people I'm talking. The people seizing our presidential jet, our houses, and all the rest of them around the world. Another one don't finally happen. Make una see for here. Chinese investors, Zhongsheng sees another 57 million watt Nigerian jet in Canada. The speed when these people take the recover money, Nigeria don't go match Shabuki. Nigeria don't buy market. The corruption in our system is something else. Meanwhile, look at U.S. Longshore Workers Union, right? Tinubu government to end repression against NLC, release all protesters. That is where you see our power. See people with the show us shege here. They capture our private jet. They capture our presidential jet. We no go arrest them. We no go punish them. It is Nigerian Labour Congress president that is on a problem now. Oh, go and arrest him. He supported the End Bad Governance protest. So that is terrorism. Terrorism financing. Now be that one. Okay, this country. That's where you see we have intelligence. Meanwhile, terrorists are killing people every now and then around the country. That man where they say they buy for the northern part, that traditional ruler, Abi Eme of a community, Abi waiting. They say they don't even go bury him in absentia. Say terrorists hold the dead body. Say may they go bring 50 million naira, they go bail the dead body. Where they don't kill him. Why should they care? This country is funny. So people don't look say, there is no hope. They know Bella when he there alive. Now when they don't die, now they want to take 50 million, go carry the dead body. No. Make the terrorists chop the dead body there. So they don't bury the man in absentia. I go tell on the full story later. But first of all, we'll find out what happened here. And they say money where we don't even get. They can't wait and recover from that criminal Emefiele. They say now Nigeria's anti-corruption body, EFCC, denies colluding with Tinubu's ministers aid in sharing 54 billion naira from loot forfeited by Emefiele's associate. Relooting. That is the money now we be say we recover from Emefiele. They don't reloot her. They don't reloot them very quickly. 54 billion naira. They don't reloot them. They don't even let her reach ground. They don't reloot them. They don't share them sharply. Chineke. Even EFCC collect share. But now they don't deny. They go deny. They know no math again. No. They go deny. They know no math again. Zhongsheng Funcheng Industrial Investment Limited, a Chinese company, have successfully repossessed a private jet valued at 57 million US dollars from the Nigerian government. The jet, a Bombardier 6000 type BD 700-1A10, was previously seized from Dan Etete, a former petroleum minister, and had been stored in Canada. So, as this Chinese company now, as this Chinese investment company now, they've tried to sniff out anywhere where they go see Nigerian properties. And so they sniff. Let's say with the passive private jet for Canada. Let's say with the passive private jet. Oh yeah, start going to Canada. That's how they got there. Power now. As they read there, they see the private jet where they don't seize from one of the criminals we loot money before, Dan Etete. The company, which had been seeking to confiscate Nigerian assets, received the necessary paperwork for the transfer of custodianship from Canadian authorities in Montreal. This development comes after a Canadian court ruled in favor of Zhengsheng, granting the company permission to seize the aircraft from Nigeria. People's Gazette reports citing sources. The court granted orders for Zhengsheng to seize the plane earlier this year, but the change of custody from Nigeria to Zhengsheng was only recently concluded. A person familiar with Zhengsheng activities said anonymously to discuss the matter. Zhengsheng will not stop seizing Nigerian assets worldwide until the last cent of the arbitration award has been paid. Waiting at Zhengsheng, I know say no get power now, on a whole power. I beg. The only thing, let me tell you people what you have to do. It's not just going to all these empty private jet and empty buildings to seize. No. You people need to find that private jet when Tinubu dey inside. Don't say we buy a new private jet. If na America, Tinubu dey land. If na France, if na Germany, Tinubu dey go. Go there. That as soon as the plane land, get the necessary document. Seize the plane. Seize the private presidential jet. And seize the content. Una go just dey there say, they will just tell President Tinubu, say, as soon as they land in France or any of these countries, they will just say, sir, President, they don't put tape for our door. We can't open the door. Waiting, what's the problem? Oh, they have seized this plane and seized the content. That's the only way, the best way to recover your money. Just seize both the president and the plane. Just use sellotape. As soon as the plane land, use sellotape round the door like this. Block am. Una man speaker, tell them, this plane has been seized by the Zhengsheng Investment Company Limited for default of payment of our gratuities and our whatever. That's the only way. Then Tinubu go wake up inside that plane. No person go come tell and say, you need to do the thing. Judge David Collier of the Superior Court of Quebec had on March 21st, 2024, quashed Nigeria's argument to keep ownership of the aircraft, which record showed was purchased for $57 million by fugitive Dan Etete as part of his spending binge shortly after netting over $350 million windfall from the lucrative but corrupt sale of OPL 245 oil field in 2010. The looting of our resources did not start today. I mean, this plane they seized now was a proceed from a criminal, a crook, a looter, Dan Etete, where they say he don't run now, he hide. What he left behind that Nigeria recovered from him, then they kept it in Canada. What is he doing in Canada? What is he doing in Canada there since 2010 till now? Then you people didn't sell it to use the money to build good roads for us, and I leave them there. And we have been trekking up and down the trek. They said that Nigerians first seized the aircraft from Mr. Etete in 2016. They listened and trapped it in Dubai. Flight tracking website showed it was then flown suddenly to Canada on May 29, 2020, where Nigeria quickly obtained a court order for seizure and held it at the main airport in Montreal. A Canadian firm, Tibit, sought to claim ownership, but Canadian court allowed Nigeria to remain in charge of the aircraft. In 2023, Zhengsheng moved to seize the jet, which could accommodate up to 19 people, while pursuing enforcement of its arbitration award of over $70 million against Nigeria. Judge Collier said Nigeria failed to enter a dispute against the aircraft seizure by Zhengsheng, declaring the country's argument that it could not respond to the lawsuit for 9 months over the February-March 2023 general elections was frivolous and unacceptable. The judge also rejected Nigeria's sovereign immunity claim along the lines already itemized by the arbitration panel and court in the United Kingdom and appellate court. So we don't even get any foothold now. We don't even have a say. While they were rigging the elections this Zhosheng was busy, acquiring papers to confiscate this very aircraft now, while they were busy in Nigeria rigging the elections, 2023 elections. So they don't even care about anything that will benefit the ordinary man. What they care about is how to enter the power which they have entered and how to continue to reap every one of us. With the Bombardier luxury aircraft now in its possession, Zhosheng has successfully seized Nigeria's asset in the UK, France, and Canada, where the country's guest houses, presidential jet, and the Etete jet have been confiscated, respectively, with potentially more seizures expected in Belgium and the US in the coming weeks. That is how we are going to be reporting these seizures. Although Nigeria has lost all its challenges against the Chinese investors in at least 5 countries, it has nonetheless maintained no wrongdoing in the lawsuit, which stemmed from the botched free trade zone contract in Ogun State. Nigeria and Ogun State have disclosed ongoing efforts to resolve the matter with Zhosheng, although no headway has been recorded since the parties first met in London from September 27-29, 2023 last year. A spokesperson for President Bola Tinubu did not immediately return request seeking comment on the latest development. So they don't already carry out a very private jet. Congratulations to Zhosheng. More seizures are awaited. Like I said, you people should look for this thing and seize. Look for Tinubu with a private jet. Look for him and seize him there. They go green. Now that time they will give on our money. Now that time they will give on our money, because there's no hope that they are going to pay this money without all these seizures. So Mona find Tinubu himself, Caesar, Caesar. At that time, or that Ngalele, seize Ngalele inside the private jet, then they will pay. You get the point now? So let's proceed. This video now one court, one lawyer will be say the corruption within inside Nigeria. Some will not be last week. I'll be there about now. This thing happened. So me now I won't publish the video. I don't define and sense. I say they run from pillar to post. I say no, today I must publish it whether you are running or not. I must publish it. Make on they see the corruption. Oh yeah.
I am in the premises of Magistrate Court 2, Oka, Anambra State. I am here with my clients. You can see us. We are still in court. The Honorable Magistrate granted my client bail in a very simple offense. And my client met the conditions of the bail. But the clerks of court, that I must give her 20,000 naira before she will take the records, the surety bond, to the magistrate to sign. The clerk of the court also insulted me and called me names. This is the person that went to the magistrate for him to sign the document and return back, and said that the magistrate said that he must bring 20,000 naira. Whether we like it or not, if there is no justice for the common man in the judiciary, there will not be justice anywhere. When somebody is granted bail, bail is free. In the police station, in court, nobody has rights to demand for any money before bail bond will be protected. I promise you, by Tuesday morning, I will return the money, 20,000 naira. Cash, I will return it. If I don't return it, don't come to me again as a lawyer.
That's the beginning of corruption in this country. Beginning. See the senior colleague here. Bribery and corruption inside Nigeria can swallow. They said that some of President Bola Tinubu's ministers and aides have been accused of sharing over 54 billion naira from the 120 billion naira forfeited to the federal government by Aminu Yaro and his wife, Saadu Yaro. The Yaros, who were associates of former CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele, reportedly agreed to forfeit the funds as part of a plea bargain with the EFCC to drop pending criminal charges against them. According to sources, a portion of the forfeited funds amounting to 54 billion naira was distributed among certain ministers and aides of President Tinubu in collaboration with EFCC officials. They don't share this money, now they hear. Criminals, now for this country. If we want to make this country go forward, not be by voting, not by revolution. This country cannot work. Nigeria can't work at all. See money when person they forfeit 120 billion. Oh, chineke. Sources have characterized this development as scandalous. Emefiele's accomplices, Aminu Yaro and his wife, Sadatu Yaro, forfeited 120 billion naira as plea bargain, one of the sources said. Now, Tinubu's aides and ministers shared over 54 billion naira of the money amongst themselves, and EFCC is complicitly aware. When contacted by Sahara reporters, Mr. Dele Oyewale, the EFCC head of media and publicity, declined to comment on the allegation, neither confirming nor denying the allegation. Let me find out, I will get back to you, he said. At the time of filing this report on Tuesday morning, Oyewale had not responded to Sahara reporters' inquiry. A June 16, 2023 report by Sahara reporters disclosed that the EFCC's investigations had revealed a 70 billion naira fraud allegedly perpetrated by Godwin Emefiele, former CBN governor, in collusion with others. Sources indicated that Emefiele, Alhaji Aminu Yaro Sadin Hausawa of Lagos, and his wife Sadatu Ralaman Yaro generated the funds from a foreign exchange differential fraud scheme facilitated by Emefiele. According to the sources, Emefiele grossly abused the privileges of the office by making quick cash from forex differential fraud with the help of the Sarakin Hausa of Lagos, Yaro, and his wife. This is a case of foreign differential fraud involving the CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele. The governor sells forex to various individuals at the official rate on paper. He has an understanding with the individuals that they will sell at the black market rate when the CBN credits the banks of the individuals that buy the forex. When they sell, the difference will be paid into the account of Aminu Yaro on behalf of Emefiele, one of the sources said. So far, about 70 billion naira has been traced to the account in the course of the investigation. According to sources, Sadatu Ralan Yaro was a signatory to the company account where the funds were deposited. On May 22, 2023, Sahara reporters reported how the EFCC charged Sadatu Ralan Yaro and her company before Justice Obiora. And the money we didn't recover now, EFCC don't still follow, go share. I Chineke, this company, this country. My people, I won't drop this particular case, so we'll meet in court. I want to join the company of this Zosheng. Like say these people get out to this Zosheng. Anybody will get their contact, let me know so I can join them. I'm part of Zosheng. But we see whether, in fact, now me go to show them this is our passport office. Seize all the passport there, seize the machine where they print passport. Make them seize am. So when they seize am, now we now go to issue passport to the citizens of the country. Very soon, now to invade Nigeria and pursue Tinubu from Asoro. That's what we are waiting for. Failed nation. We are criminals now in the rule. I beg, make una no vex. Anybody will be saying one send money go Nigeria. I beg, I get reliable app when I want to introduce, give one and I name na be tap send. Please use that very app and then send money. If you are sending from UK, they will add £5 to you. If you are sending this money from Europe, they will add €5 to you. What about America and Canada? They will add $10 to your money and then 25 AED to those sending from Dubai. And the transaction is totally free. So no miss out. I beg, Mona pack all this money come up for their hand. Just the same money they go out. As Tinubu no one repair the country. Mona just the same money. They use this very code and share them. Give another person, make you use my promo code, will be Critics News. Typing it in capital letters. You can download this app on iPhone or Android. God bless you and see you. Share this video for me, Biko.